everyone, my name is Paula Taylor and this is Tackle the Feelings Before the Behavior. And today's video is on the core emotion, disgust. And it's quite a complex emotion if you break it down into a really deep way of looking at it and how it affects us, especially with the healing journey or with emotional regulation, with parenting and things like that. So Tackle the Feelings, TFBB, my approach, I've thought to break it down into what I call two faces. Like it's got two different ways of being with us. And the first one I say is innate. We're born with it. It comes from a place of almost biology. And the second is learnt. It's taught to us. It's a product of our environment, of how we were raised, of the culture, religion, all those kinds of things. So the first face of disgust, the innate disgust, is what we have for things that are going to make us sick or ill, actually physically sick. So that's your body excretions like poo and vomit. It can be rotting food. It can be people actually being sick and you can smell sickness, things like that. All those types of things that are actually going to harm us, we have a real repellent reaction to. And they say we develop disgust at about 2 years old. And the theory is that we don't, it's not too unbearable for us to be in our dirty nappies and things like that. I don't know. But even a blind child who's never modeled or looked at anything visually will still pull the same face, that scrunched up nose, that repellent face. Even blind children will pull that with a disgust reaction. Just a little interesting fact there. The second face is the moral disgust, or the learnt disgust. And this is a lot more tricky because we get taught what gives us that ew reaction, that repellent reaction. And a lot of the time we internalize that ourselves. So it starts out with things like racism and sexism and all the isms, being against women, being against certain groups of people, not liking people with certain color hair, certain body shape, all that. Sorry if this is shaking, my puppy keeps knocking the stand. But in other words, all these stereotypes and generalizations and these aversions to things that are different, we develop that same, like it's going to make us ill, reaction, which is not great. So what we need to do to counteract disgust in the learned sense and to regulate and teach our children and help ourselves with our own disgust, because we end up feeling that towards ourselves. We're too much, we're too this, we give people a reaction, we harm people in some way. And these are fundamental, a lot like shame. That's self-concept, but this is in relation to other people. So what we need to bring in, as I was saying, is compassion. Compassion and tolerance. Disgust comes with judgment. It comes with being repulsed. It comes with sort of feeling really gross about yourself or about other people or other things. And so learning compassion and tolerance and removing judgment is the antidote for disgust. The innate disgust, we need to pay attention and listen to that. We usually feel it in nausea. Disgust comes in a nauseous reaction normally. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. Take care.